Hello everyone, and I welcome all of you to Online Study for You, a complete placement solution. Friends, this is Pratik Srivastava here, and today in this video, I am going to share Infosys mechanical and electronics interview experiences with you. And friends, these videos will be very helpful because you are going now to get the interview done by Infosys. So friends, now Infosys has started calling non-IT student, that means mechanical, electrical, electronics. So one by one everybody is getting now the interview call. So that's what I was saying you. So you need to wait for some time. Definitely whoever has got the selection mail, they will also get a chance of getting interviewed by Infosys. So friends, before we proceed further, we discuss mechanical question. Okay, so one of the student, they had asked 2 stroke, 4 stroke, I mean deep mechanical question, and from one of the student they had asked the deep electronics questions like microcontroller, microprocessor, NOR gate, transistor, and its application. So we will discuss everything in detail. Before that, if you have not subscribed to our channel yet, please do subscribe. See why I am saying that, because all this kind of information, what you have to prepare, how we have to prepare. See, yesterday also I had made one video, Infosys non-IT ECE triple E interview experience, and you can see. So this has been seen by many of the students, because we are representing, or we are bringing all the information which is required to clear your interview. So friends, I have given my interview today at Infosys. Videos helped me to clear aptitude round. Interview has gone around for 21 minutes. I think I done it well. I am from mechanical department. These are the questions which are asked to me. Okay, so I have just copied pasted whatever I have got on our channel. So this is one of our student. So introduce yourself. See, as I said you in earlier videos also, they will ask you to introduce yourself so that they will make you comfortable. See, they will ask you introduce yourself, and everybody has well prepared. My name is this, this is my graduation mark, something like that. So this and you will automatically become little comfortable. So that is the reason the first question to you will be introduce yourself. Now explain project which you have done, okay, to make you more comfortable. Okay, and this is the two questions are the expected questions from everyone. They are asking, okay, introduce yourself and then explain project which you have done. If you have not been into this project, means will it affect the project? So basically what he wanted to say, I have not done any kind of correction, I have just copy pasted the same thing, okay, however the student has sent. So they asked, so if you were not been the part of project, then how it would have affected the project. Okay, so what was your importance in project and what you have contributed towards the project. Okay, so this is a good question, you have to be ready for that. Okay, then do you know trending technology in IT? So definitely you should know. So whatever your IoT is there, machine learning is there, artificial intelligence is there, okay, AWS, so all those things you should definitely tell. Maybe may not be like very much deep into that because you're from mechanical, but still you should be knowing about a bit about like how IoT, ML, AI, AWS is impacting the human lives. Do you know about SDLC or OOPS? Friends, two things. SDLC, okay, so SDLC, Infosys, everyone, from every student they're asking. And then your OSI model. So this most of the student has got this question. So do you know about SDLC, okay, or OOPS concept? So explained both in a brief way. So they asked like, do you know anything about SDLC or the OOPS concept? So the student has explained both in the brief way. Then he was asked some common questions like, so are you flexible to relocate, ready to work in night shift, okay, do you have laptop, okay, and do you have anything to ask? That's it. Okay, so these were the question, and you can see this interview went for almost 21 minutes. That means there might be definitely more conversation, which the student might not be able to remember it, but these are the questions which, I mean, this is a pattern, you can say. So this is a pattern, you can say, and accordingly you can prepare. So this is now Infosys pattern. So Infosys is asking questions like this in the interview. Okay, now, so Infosys mechanical interview. Okay, so for the mechanical candidate, tell me about your project. Okay, so tell me about your project, how you proceeded from start to end. Okay, then what is a quad bike? So definitely the mechanical student will be knowing. So what is a quad bike, what is the fuel used in it, okay, What is difference between auto cycle and diesel cycle? Answered in a simple manner by saying petrol and diesel fuels. But again, question me to represent them in a PV diagram. Which has better efficiency, petrol or diesel? Is your quad bike two stroke? What is the difference between two stroke and four stroke? So explain me about the working of four stroke engine. What is the total cost of the project? Tell me how you can handle a project if it is assigned to you. So friends, in this particular interview, if you see, so I can say the interviewer has a bit knowledge of a mechanical subject. Okay, see which has, and he knows about two stroke and four stroke. He knows about the better efficiency of petrol or diesel. He knows about quad bike. He know about auto cycle and diesel cycle. So that's what, never take your interviewer very lightly. Okay, because all these questions that might hit you in the interview, so you need to prepare. And anyway, if you are from electronics background, then your nor gate, jor gate, this kind of question, microcontroller, microprocessor, these are the important question. Okay, if you're from mechanical background, then two stroke, four stroke, petrol, diesel, these are the basic questions. So he has not asked a very deep question in the mechanical subject, like explain me what is lathe machine, this, that, and all. No, they have not asked anything. These are the basic question. And but still here he did not stop, and he also asked if he has a knowledge of other things. So before we go ahead, I just wanted to tell you, so what is the secret behind successful offline job hunting? See friends, many of us, we start searching for job, but how many of you we really get, how many of us really knows that how to get that kind of job? So fresher life is difficult because many companies ignore them. Fresher life is difficult. Being a fresher is like being hidden from the entire world. You just need to focus on getting your limelight. Some freshers are not from reputed institutions and find it even more difficult to look for offline jobs. Are you a fresher struggling to find a job? You are from a normal college, but nothing like an IIT or NMIMS. Do not worry, we are here in the same boat, and the boat is not sinking unlike what you think. In order to find a job that you like, you need to know what you want and be decisive. You need to have the skills to stand out and prove yourself. Finding a job that you are interested in requires a lot of patience and determination. You need to know exactly what you want and reach for it before anyone else. Be the fresher who made it in this world. But how to do it, I will let you in a secret. The superpower lies in the resume. So a good resume helps build the first and the important impressions. Never underestimate the power of a good resume and the power of keyword. Make sure that the job profiles you apply for match the skills you present in the resume. Use keywords smartly and make sure the jobs you apply to fit your resume accordingly. Job fairs are also a good way of finding big companies or startups that have money and are well known. Job fairs, these are so many job fairs where big companies are looking for someone who offers them face value and creativity. All you have to do is to be confident in yourself, and you will be sure to ace these fairs and get shortlisted for the big bucks and the unicorn. Companies are looking for good candidates, remember. So you have to build your skills. Companies are always looking for promising candidates. So the more skills you have, the more colorful your portfolio looks, and getting an interview suddenly becomes the easiest thing you have ever had to do. The best thing you can do to stand out, prepare for everything, keep getting better at what you do, and learn something new every day. Your skills are you, and it's time that your favorite companies find out. It's time to give you a chance. With Relevel, you can give the Relevel test, and that too for free, and prove your skills are worthy for the company you want with the scores you get. If you have experience of 0 to 3 years, that means if you're a fresher or if you have experience of 3 years, you will be able to apply for the companies. Relevel will look out for you and make sure you stand out. It's time you give a chance to Relevel. Let us speak for you and showcase your skills in a way no one has ever done before. With the Relevel test score, companies are sure to look out for you and make sure that they find you before anyone else does. Are you convinced, or should I walk you through this again? I know you are convinced. Okay, now friends, this link will be given in description, relevel.com. So we have the job opportunities like business development, front-end development, and back-end development. Okay, so you can register for free. So you can give the test. Okay, and companies like urban companies, Zoomcar, Cred, WebEngage, CureFit, 1mg, Upgrade, Super Delhi, Reserve will be hiring you. Suppose if you wanted to apply for front-end development test, and you are going to grab a job worth 50 lakhs per annum. Okay, so and up to 50 lakhs per annum, and the companies like urban companies, Data Squad, Cred, MG, is gonna hire you. And okay, so register for free. So if you get a score of 700 out of 1000, so you'll be getting a re-level score like this, and then companies will start looking for you. So you can select a test date, and within one day you will be able to finish your test. Suppose you are selecting September 30, 2021. Okay, these are the companies. Once again, I'm telling you, select your test date, and after that you can submit a video resume. Submit a video resume to confirm the test date. The test is completely free. There is no charge, so you do not have to worry at all. The only thing is you have to score 700, more than 700 out of 1000. And if you score, if you're a highest ranker, then you will be getting goodies like MacBook, iPhone and all. Okay, so from here you can start recording your video resume, and that's all. You will be able to confirm the date, and the front end development test will happen on that day. So the link will be given in description. Please check it out. Okay, so now you do not have to struggle. So business development, front end development, and back end development. So based on your skills, you will be able. Okay, now friends, so the next, if you move, so for mechanical engineering, so do we have command over any programming language? Okay, see, obviously when you are trying for an IT companies, then these questions will come to you. So do we have command over any programming language? Obviously my answer was C language, and then some basic questions on C was asked. Do you know about SQL? What do you know about the latest trend in IT? So this is one question getting asked from everyone. Okay, so I just mentioned some names like IoT, artificial intelligence, cloud computing. How can you justify your strength? I mentioned some technical skills in my resume like AutoCAD, MATLAB, Creo, CATIA, ANSYS, and I was asked whether I had worked on this platform. Why Infosys and why IT sector? The most crucial question. And lastly, are you willing to relocate? So these were the questions which will be asked from mechanical student. Okay, so two interviews experiences I have shared with you. Then we have ECE. So my interview experience date 14th of September 2021. Time was 3 to 3:15. Branch was ECE. Introduction. He did not ask about project. Okay, so only self introduction. Then what is amplitude modulation? So you will have AM, FM. Okay, so this kind of modulation schemes will be there. Okay, then NOR gate, transistor and its application. Definitely, if you are from ECE, then knowing about the transistor, knowing about the gates, okay, AND gate, OR gate, NOR gate, JOR gate. So all those things you should know, and its application as well. Microprocessor and microcontroller. This is a very favorite question in. So I remember from my college days. So we had 8085, okay, microcontroller, and then which programming language do you know? I said C, C++, and SQL. Then they asked normalization. So what is normalization? So if I could remember, this is one 1NF, 2NF, something like that, right? And then assess specifiers, then overloading and overriding. So this is a normal question which will be asked to everyone. Then OSI layer. Friends, as I said, so SDLC and OSI layer, these questions will be asked to everyone. Okay, so please be prepared for that. Then difference between TCP and UDP. So friends, TCP and UDP difference I had discussed in some video. So one will be transport control protocol, and one will be user datagram protocol, something like that. Okay, so one will be your connectionless. So TCP will be, I think, connection oriented, and UDP will be connectionless. Okay, so there are some particular differences are there. So you have to understand, and you have to get into that. Or anyway, if you're from ECE, you should and must be knowing. Okay, because it's been long time for me, at least more than 2012, 11 to 2021. So almost 10 years I had finished my engineering. Okay, now, so if we give you training, will you be able to be comfortable with any job role, developer, tester, or any other? I said yes. He did not ask about night shift, relocation, and about laptop. Any question? I asked working day in Infosys. He said you may leave the meeting. Okay, so friends, overall you feel, see, whatever interview experiences I'm sharing, so none of the interview experiences are quite I mean hatke. I mean, it's not quite different. So it's whatever we are expecting, that is what has been asked in the interviews. So OSI model, okay, SDLC. So these are the some things which will be definitely asked to each and every branch student. Okay, it's not fixed with CS, IT, ECE, triple E, mechanical, and all. Okay, so friends, I hope these videos are helping you a lot. and keep sharing your experiences. So if your interview is over, then please help others. If you'll help others, God will help you. Always remember, okay? So info.online. So info.online study for you at gmail.com. Okay, so send your interview experiences on this email id, and definitely we will, as it is, we will be representing it to everyone. And please help others. I'm telling you, you can feel that. So if you help others, God is always there to help you. Thank you, friends. Take care.